Hey everybody, Brian here from touringplans.com. Today is another kind of tutorial-ish video, this time using the My Disney Experience app. I've done videos before about using touring plans both online and on mobile and making fast passes using the My Disney Experience website. Today I'm using My Disney Experience, which is the mobile app that Disney puts out for Disney World. Got my phone here recording, so let's split that screen and show you what I am looking at. So when you open My Disney Experience app, this here is the menu that you will see. I am logged in. If you are not logged in, you will see a login a little bit down here, kind of where it shows my next fast pass at Tower of Terror here. You'll see a login area. You do want to log in because you won't be able to see anything. Now the mobile app and the website will link together. So if you make a fast pass on one, it should show up on the other. Once you are logged in, you will be able to see all of your upcoming plans. Like I said, right here, it does show you the next plan and the next room reservation. Next thing I have on my plans is a Twilight Zone Tower of Terror at Hollywood Studios on September 15th. That day, I am also checking into Disney's Beach Club Resort, as you will see there. If you want to see all of your plans, you need to scroll back up here, and then right under My Plans, there's a little link that says See All Plans. I'm not sure why this one is so small on here, but it is. So you just tap that where it says See All Plans right there, and it brings up this screen where it will show you everything. There is my resort, my fast passes. I have one for Tower of Terror and one for Star Tours that morning. And then I have a couple at Epcot the next day, Spaceship Earth and Frozen Ever After there. So those are the only upcoming plans that I have. This will also show you any dining reservations you have in addition to these things. I just don't have any right now. So now let's start with the fast passes. If I want to add a fast pass, and I do actually recommend doing the fast passes at least initially on the desktop on the website. I find that it's a little bit easier to see everything on there, but there is no reason you can't do it on your phone. Let's go back to that home screen now by clicking by hitting the little home icon in the bottom left corner here. And from here, I will click Get Fast Pass Plus, which is right about in the middle of the screen on the left here. You can also click the plus all the way at the bottom, which will pop up kind of a secondary menu that has Get Fast Pass. Either one, they will both lead you to the same place. So I will click this Get Fast Pass Plus right there. It's checking my existing plans so that it knows which ones I already have. Now it's asking me to create the party. You've seen my my desktop version video of this. It will all look familiar. It's just going to be me going, so I will continue. Then it asks me for the date. Check on the 15th because I don't have one. Hollywood Studios is tiered, so I can get one fast pass from any of the 3 Toy Story attractions and 2 other fast passes from other attractions. Right now I have Tower of Terror and Star Tours, but I don't have a Toy Story one because there just haven't really been any available in the morning, which is when I plan to be there. But let's check. So the date is already picked. It seems to automatically pick the first date, your check-in date for a hotel, but I can select any. If I wanted to select the 9th, I could select the 9th by just tapping on it right there, and it shows me the parks. Unlike the desktop version, it doesn't show you the park hours on mobile. Let me go back to the 15th here, and I will select Hollywood Studios there, and now it is checking for any available fast passes for the morning, because I have morning selected at the top there. No, Toy Story Mania is the only one of the Toy Story attractions selected there, and not until 3:50. If I want to make sure, I could go down here and select 9 a.m. and see what's available specifically at 9. Nope, oh, now it's at 3:55. I lost 5 minutes there somehow. It is showing me anything else that is available. Beauty and the Beast, the shows don't start until later, so that's why that's not there. Frozen Sing-Along, Fantasmic obviously is in the evening. We're talking almost all shows. Nothing in the morning at Rock and Roller Coaster. There is Star Wars and Twilight Zone Tower of Terror, which I already have. I don't really need that. We've got Voyage of the Little Mermaid. And you will notice, like here with Voyage of the Little Mermaid, it is the boxes are outlined in a darker blue color, and it says I already have a FastPass Plus experience at that time. That is because those times are overlapping with the Tower of Terror and Star Tours Fast Passes that I already have, so it won't let me select those. So there's really nothing here that I want. So let's go back and pick a different day. So I scroll up here. Let's see how far out I can go. You just swipe sideways to select the month, and it looks like October 30th is as far out as it will go. That's about 60 days, I suppose. And let's check Hollywood Studios for that day, just to see what's available. Now, all of a sudden, I am seeing some Alien Swirling Saucers Fast Passes. Nothing really in the morning, but what the heck, let's pick that 12:05 one. It asks me to review and confirm. That looks good to me. And then I would like to pick another one at that park on the same day, still just me. And now I can see, now it's not showing me any of the Toy Story attractions anymore because I've already picked one of those. So let's see what else we have. Let's check Rock and Roller Coaster. Yeah, you know what? Let's take that 9:30 a.m. on Rock and Roller Coaster. Confirm. And let's pick a third one on the same day, just me. Much like the desktop version, a ton of tapping on here. Everything asks to confirm, and it takes 5 taps to get through it. So now it is still showing Rock and Roller Coaster, you'll notice on here, but it's not going to let me select it. If I try to pick that, see, it says I've already chosen that experience, and it won't let me do it. So let's do the Twilight Zone Tower of Terror. If I click on it like that, now you can see all of the available times. If you kind of swipe sideways, it will reload, and then you'll be able to see all of the times that are available for it, and see the ones outlined in a darker color are the ones that overlap with an existing time. I'm going to take that 10:35, because then if I do Rock and Roller Coaster closer to 10:30, by the time I get off, I'll be able to do Tower of Terror right there. So now you'll see same day is no longer highlighted because I've already gotten 3 Fast Passes for that day. I can't do anymore. So I could pick a different day, but I do not want to. I am done. So now if I go back and tap that See All Plans in there, now it is also showing me down here Tuesday, October 30th, Rock and Roller Coaster, Twilight Zone, and Alien Swirling Saucers. Now, let's say I want to modify that, and I do, because I would rather have that Rock and Roller Coaster one a little bit earlier in the morning, like 9 to 10 instead of 9:30. So what I do on my plans here, I tap on that one. It will show me details about it, which really aren't many more details than it already showed me. But now I also have options. I can cancel it. I can find it on the map here, where it will just show me where Rock and Roller Coaster is, and you can pinch zoom in or out. This is helpful if you aren't familiar with the parks and you're trying to find the attraction. Or I can modify, and I am choosing to modify. Yes, just me. There's only one person on there to modify. I don't know why it asks that. And now it is showing me other times. It automatically searches by the time that the Fast Pass was for. If you want to search a different time, simply scroll to the side, select that other time, and then it will show you times a little bit closer to that. Let's check out Rock and Roller Coaster. Let's see if there's anything earlier than 9:15, although I'll take 9:15, I guess. Oh, there is a 9 a.m., and now the 9:15 is gone, and a bunch of those others. Not sure how that happened, but whatever. I'm going to take that 9 a.m. So now it's asking me, do I want to replace my 9:30 here at the bottom with this 9 a.m. one? And yes, I do. Let's save that change. Now down here, the Rock and Roller Coaster is 9 a.m. I could modify up the Tower of Terror and check for another Alien Swirling Saucers if I wanted to. I'm not actually going to use these. I'm just going to cancel them after this video, so not really important. I just wanted to show you how to modify. One thing you can do on here is add guests to it. So see down here next to the FastPass party, it says add guests. If I click that and then select another guest, I'm going to select our touring plan statistician, Steve Bloom, because I know he has an active ticket, which is what you need here. It will automatically search for a second FastPass for that same time. As you see, it has found one. Now, when I scroll down here, you'll see it says 2 guests. And voila, Steve is now riding Rock and Roller Coaster with me, although he doesn't know it. And that's pretty much it for the FastPass on this one. There are other things you can do on this app. One of the more useful ones is the map itself up here. Get to the map, you simply tap the map up here and it will expand it. It always seems to start you in the Magic Kingdom, even when you're in the park, but you tap the locate button, which is the second one in between the plus sign and the home. It will find you. I am not in the parks right now, so it won't find me. And you can see, like right now, it is on wait time. See at the top, it says wait time. So it is showing what the current wait times are in the Magic Kingdom. Looks like 50 minutes for Peter Pan, 60 minutes for Seven Dwarfs Mine Train there. And if you tap on any of them, it will expand that, tell you specifically which attraction, and give you directions if you need it. But if you tap the wait times up here, you can select any categories. What I find it useful for, two things: dining and restrooms. If you tap that restrooms one, it will show you where all of the bathrooms are. And if you have children, that is something that is quite helpful. But you can also find, any dining. It will show you all the little snack spots if you are just hungry for something nearby. And when you tap on them, let's tap on Crystal Palace down here. It will, and then tap on the name of it. You can see details about it, when it is open, all that kind of thing. You can even make a reservation on here. To get back to the map, you tap the arrow in the top left-hand corner. To get back to the initial home screen, you just hit the home button and the rest of it pops up. You can reserve dining on here. You can order food, things like that, but that's probably for a different video. The next video in this series I plan on doing is in the parks, using the FastPass in the park, and most importantly, getting those extra FastPasses. If you've used your first allotment of FastPasses, getting that extra one and moving on from there. But I have to be in the park for that one, and I am not right now, so that will have to wait a couple of weeks until I am there. Thank you very much for watching, and be excellent to each other.